good afternoon, everybody. It's time for another video update. We haven't done them in a while, but hey, we have a brand new camera. We have a brand new tripod, which isn't very good, and we're going to get rid of it. But the camera's great. Scott's behind me, as usual, doing the filming. And we've got a lot to talk about today. So this will be a multi-part update. The first part, just to give you guys the scoop on what's going on here. First, our new designer started here this week. His name is Ben Peelstick, and while you probably don't know the name, I can name the games that he's worked on recently, and that is Warhammer, SWTOR, and Firefall. Ben's expertise, RVR and PvP. He's a young dude, but he has a truly righteous beard, so I think you guys are going to like him. We're going to introduce him in his own video, probably with the next update. Don't want to do it the first update, give him a chance to settle in before we stick him in front of a camera. But he's a really good guy, and you know, when you've worked on RVR and PvP systems for 3 games, whether you love the systems, whether you don't love the systems, you get a lot of experience. So we think he's a perfect fit for us. We've been interviewing programmers like crazy. So as you guys know from our forums, we've had a few issues with trying to get people to come to beautiful downtown Fairfax, Virginia. And hopefully some of these guys will actually meet our needs. What else has been going on? Well, for those of you who've been in internal test, you've seen that the game has been making great progress. We are very pleased with what we have shown so far. We haven't had a lot of tests, at least external tests in the last week or so, because we've been focusing very heavily on improving the network code. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, we saw you with 286 connections, maintaining about 60 frames per second. We saw 400 at one point. Networking code looked pretty good. It did. And Andrew's been working to make it even better. He's cut out about 75% of the packets that are being sent. So we are getting even better performance here. Still have some more testing to do, but hopefully we'll be doing a lot more tests in the coming week. So what else is coming up? You'll have a producer letter from Tyler, and that will be, of course, for March. You'll see some other updates from us in terms of where we're going with game systems. You'll see more art coming from the team, hopefully, and it certainly sounds like you folks enjoyed the live streaming with Michelle and Sandra on the concept art, or streaming as well with Mr. Rockwell. We will be doing more of that. Some of you guys have been also asking me about, why don't you stream, Mark? I'm like, boy, that's going to be boring as heck to watch me write a document, but if you guys, want that, let us know, and we'll see what we can do about that. Oh, in terms of other updates, well, I think it's time to do a big thank you update. So, in terms of thank yous, first, as always, to you. You guys, whether you're founders, whether you're builders, you guys continue to be great. That's why you're all backers to us on the forums. You continue to donate money to our game. You continue the incredible discussions that we're having on our forums. Yeah, every so often there's a bit of forum PvP going on, but overall, the community is outstanding. We've had very few guys and gals. We've had the ban. We've had very few warnings, considering how many of you are there and how active you are. So, as always, you have nothing but our absolute deepest thanks and gratitude for not only supporting the game through donations, but supporting the game through interaction, whether it is on the forums, whether it is on internal test, whether it is even in other places on the net. Again, thank you all very much. Okay, now it's time for the second round of thank yous. This is to companies. During our Kickstarter and a bit afterwards, we didn't get to thank everybody we should have. We tried, but we missed a couple. Plus, we've got a new one we're going to talk about a little bit. So, first thank you are to our friends at NVIDIA. These guys have sent us these. They sent us a bunch of these. For those who can't quite see it, It is the 680 board. Now, NVIDIA has been great. They've sent us those. They've offered to send us others. And, you know, they are working with Andrew directly to see what other optimizations they can help us with the engine. We're looking at their special effects stuff. And, you know, we continue to see what else we can do, but with their help. So, NVIDIA, thank you very much. Now, for our second thank you to company update, I think I hear somebody just standing outside the door. Let's see who it is. Hey, it's Andrew Meggs. You remember Andrew, co-founder, lead tech, lead programmer, and now cleanly shaven. What's in the box, Andrew?
What, Mark? Well, it's a new box of razors.
And this is really cool. So, Mr. Min Liang Tan, thank you so much. We have here some really cool things. I don't know if you guys remember Razer from the Kickstarter, but they supported us. They continue to support us, and we're going to have other things to announce over the next few months. In the meantime, let's do some unboxing.
Yes, so big thanks to Razer for supporting independent developers. I'm told there are laptops in this box, and we can definitely use them. You know, apologies to my girlfriend, because now I can work from home too. The hammers. Never mind.
Oh, that's cool.
Snake logo by Gamer, or for gamers by gamers, much like Camelot Unchained. That's shiny.
Nice.
That's shiny.
That's really shiny.
I'm gonna have to wax my head. Sexy green stripe. Mine.
Yes, it's yours.
Mine.
It's yours.
Mine. This thing is super sexy. It's a Blade Pro. Got the, I don't know if you've seen the Switchblade UI or keyboard in person, but this whole thing actually lights up. And, you know, not just lights up, but like each of the keys are custom and programmable, and whatever we decide we want to put on the keys while the game is playing, we can do that. So, you know, battle icons.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
No specific promises on exactly what we'll do, but we'll do things.
Well, that's awesome. So we want to thank Razer. We want to thank again Mr. Tan. Thank you so much for these. And we really look forward to working with you over the next few months and hopefully the next few years. And just so you guys know, when you see Andrew at GDC, he will be carrying and working with the Razer laptop, and you'll be able to see Camelot Unchained and how well it runs on it. So, again, Razer, thank you so much. So, that's it on the corporate updates for today. As per what I said just a few seconds ago, NVIDIA, thank you as always. We've worked with you in the past, and I continue to look forward to working with you, and especially for your help in making Camelot Unchained's engine be absolutely as fast as it can be on NVIDIA hardware. To Razer, and especially, to Mr. Tan, if I mispronounced your middle name, please understand. I just am awful with names. I must have listened to the pronunciation, I don't even know how many times, trying to get it right. I'm just really bad at that. But for those who haven't looked at Razer's equipment, who haven't, whether it's the peripherals or their systems, if you're an independent developer, they've got a great indie program. So this isn't me saying you have to buy all this stuff because it's the most awesome stuff everywhere. It's really cool stuff, but especially if you're an indie developer, they do have a great indie program, which we took advantage of, which they encouraged us to continue taking advantage of. So we thank them for what they have done, and as I said as well, we're looking forward to other announcements with both NVIDIA and Razer over the coming months. So that's it right now for the corporate stuff. It's been a great few weeks here. We're getting a lot of stuff done, as you can see. Your response to the Giants was fantastic. Hopefully you will like the next Giant. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. It is someone from the TDD. And if all goes well, we'll do another streaming session with Michelle and Sandra as they work on that second race of Giants. And knowing Sandra, she'll probably come up with another Depths Giant to think about as well. Again, as always, our thanks, and I'll be seeing you guys on our forums. And for you internal testers, we'll be seeing you in the game. Thanks very much.